All right, really quick, what I want to do is I'm going to step through Odmaster. That's Odmaster. It's a software package from Tidradio that is used for programming their line of radios. It's a Bluetooth device, plugs into the mic connection on the right side of the radio. I'm going to show that to you. It's not that intuitive. There is a manual that comes with it. It's better than some, but I just want to go through and kind of show some of the struggles that I had with Oddmaster. I'm going to do a deeper dive into it. I'm going to spend more time with it and try to get it working a little bit better. But I want to show you a few minor features of the software and go through that with you. All right, I at least wanted to show what this looks like here. This is the device here from TID Radio. It is a TD-BL1. And you can see the blue light is on, so it is powered on. You've got this thing is rechargeable, but it plugs into the side here, normally where your microphone input would go. Probably hard to read that here, but it is plugged in, the radio is on. This does communicate. Just tried it with the phone, and looked like I was just getting ham radio repeaters. Now they say this will also work on a PC, so I'm going to give that a shot. We are going to look at Odmaster here real quick. I installed this app on the Google Play Store, and this is for connecting Bluetooth to a radio. Now I'm using a Tidradio GM-5R, which is a GMRS radio, and I'm going through this for the first time. Let's see, GMRS is a GM5R. There it is. GM5R. So let's see if we can read anything. Okay, the Bluetooth should be on. So looks like you got program, setting, function. I want to skip. I'm going to skip that. So the thing here is that if you know what these settings should be, you could enter these in manually, but I don't know. So we can, it's like we need to connect to the device first, which apparently we have not done. Alright, that is the radio. I'll try connect Bluetooth. Alright, so I'm gonna go check. Got a lot of things here. TID Radio. Here we go. I think that was it. Where did I just see that? All right. So one of the things I want to mention, and I made this mistake, is you don't want to, when you turn, make sure the Bluetooth is on your phone, but don't try to pair as I just did. Don't try to pair to the TID Radio kit directly through that. You need to do it through the app, is what they're saying. So you want to allow Odmaster to find, connect to, and determine the relative position of nearby devices. All right, there we go. So you need to do it through the app. That's a little confusing to me as well. So there it is. It comes up and says kit 9600. I'm assuming that's like maybe the baud rate. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can read. Oh, I thought I did select the model already. All right, TID Radio again. TID Radio. We said, oops, no, that's not the model. It was a GM. The UV5R. Now, I don't know if it's old firmware or new. How would I know that? So, gosh, I have no idea. Oh, progress. Make sure the radio and the Bluetooth adapter are on. Yeah, well, as far as I know, they are. Do not charge the Bluetooth adapter while programming. Make sure the Bluetooth adapter is fixed properly. I do have it plugged in. Is it old firmware? I don't know. Let's try it. Okay, so right now it's not reading. So yeah, this is it's a fun start. So let me play with this a little bit more and I'll see what to do. In my silly stupidity, I selected UV5R It is a GM-5R, and for some reason I didn't do that properly. So, all right, so we're connected to that. Let me try hitting read. Oh, look at that. Oh, I wish you could see the radio. The Bluetooth adapter's blinking. The radio's blinking. I'll try to get a picture of that here for you in a minute. So I at least wanted to see if I could read the radio before I try to program or do anything. Now, apparently you can get like your local repeater information as well, which is what I'm really interested in doing. All right, I don't think I have anything set up on here. Oh, look at this. Here's a repeater list. Hamilton, Butler, K8, here's Hamilton, Butler. Here's some local repeaters where I live, and how far away they are. The question is, like with my handheld, it's going to be unlikely I can reach any of these from where I'm located right now. But you know what? I will. If I just click on this. Alright. That is the detail. Now what do I do? Okay. Is that all it took? K8KY. I believe this is the same. Why does that say FM? 444.65 megahertz plus 5. I think those first two entries appear to be the same one. W8CCI. Wait a minute. These appear to be ham. Some of these appear to be amateur ones. So I have to be a little bit careful what I'm looking at here. Like 147, that sounds like a 2-meter amateur radio on WB8CRS. I don't know why it says Portland Skyline. That's not right. Some of these appear to be 2-meter. Alright, so that's a little bit confusing. I will admit that this list is a little strange because not all of these appear to be what I'm looking for, and I don't see a filter for this either. I'm familiar 444.65. All right, so there is a filter in here. If you click on the three bars up here, you can do sort by distance, sort by frequency. I'm going to try frequency because, of course, it's going to show me all the lower frequencies here. Oh, see, that's no good either because it's showing me stuff that's 5,000 and 6,000 miles away. So that's kind of a useless one there. Distance miles. I really only want everything within 10 miles. Yeah, there we go. Sort by 10 miles and sort by frequency. Let's try that. We're going to get the hang of this yet, guys. So 147, that looks like 2 meters. Amateur radio. We're looking for something much higher. No more data to import. So that's kind of sad. I got a GMRS radio, and all these are amateur radio ones. So I was hoping I was going to be able to import some of this stuff manually, but it appears that this is going to be useless for me for GMRS unless I was under the impression that this was going to help me program this for GMRS. Alright guys, I find this Odmaster to be some of the most unintuitive software. I was trying to log in on my computer. This is my phone. Obviously, this is my phone. What I had to do is I couldn't connect, and the pop-up kept saying that I needed to go to the app on my phone, click on Me, which is down here in the lower right, then go to Setting, and then you actually have to go to PC Programming. Now I've already done it, but when you click on it, that's the 4th option down. you have to select it, and then it asks you to enter your password in. You have to have an account, okay? And then you have to allow PC programming from your phone app. And then once you do that, you can log in. So I'm going to try to do this from the PC and see what happens. See if I get any better results. Again, I'm using a GM-5R from Tidradio. Struggling here, so we finally got this app to open. In order to use Odmaster, if you go to web.odmaster.net, and you try to log in, and you try to use the same login that you used on the phone app, and I'm using Android, but if you try to do that, it won't let you in, and it keeps popping this weird message up saying something about you need to go to the app, click on me, then go to settings, which I just showed that on the phone, hopefully previously already, if I edited this video properly. And you have to go in there and allow PC programming. So you can't just do it from the phone or the app. You actually have to go to the phone app, enter in your password there, and then allow PC programming. Then you can come back here. So we're both all looking at this for the first time. Again, I have a Tidradio GM-5R. No matching records found. Now, how is this going to connect, I wonder? That is going to be... All right, so I did turn on Bluetooth, so I'm going to click on this again. Unknown or unsupported device. Well, that's not encouraging. Oh, here we go. Tidradio kit. All right, let's see if this will work. So I'm going to try to pair to it. Oh, it says it's connected. All right, all right. So now what I need to figure out, add a frequency plan. Model list, GM5R, okay. So what I was hoping is I was going to be able to locate repeaters. Let me play around with this a little bit and see if we can't figure this out. All right, so one option there appears to be here is this ability to import, which, if I was looking at, say, channel 15 or whatever, you could actually import a plan, apparently. Um, it does say that you can import a chirp file if you have one. Now, I tried to install it. I tried to install the chirp next. I tried to install the legacy chirp. Basically, they both failed. I've got Windows 11, so I don't think that's even an option. So what I want to look at is what kind of format file I might be able to get. I know there's some radio reference. I have a subscription to radioreference.com as well. I also have my GMRS. So I'm going to see what I can do. Chirp is not an option. If I had that ability, that would be great to have a chirp file already set up. But I don't have that, and I don't really feel like manually entering in some of this stuff. So let me keep looking. I made an attempt here at least to communicate with it with the web-based version, and it did not work. The only way I've been able to read and write at all to my GM5R is using the web version. I can do a read, as you can see here. I was actually able to go in and program, try to set up a repeater setup, and it looked like it wrote and actually took it to the radio. So that was pretty cool. So when you do that, you'll see the Bluetooth blue light and the red light on the radio flash, meaning it's communicating. So right now I'm reading from the radio back. I'll have to see where the file actually saved to. I'm not sure. So, okay, there. Oh, that's kind of cool. So this SW Ohio one was like one that I actually did on the web, but it wasn't very successful. So apparently you can share these. Share, post. I don't know. Why would I post it? I'd put it in an email maybe to myself. So I have to see where the files are located on my Android. It's kind of buggy. I'll admit the software is not very intuitive. But I'm also finding Chirp. Chirp used to be my go-to software for like my UV5Rs, but it seems to be so poorly maintained anymore that it's not even worth my time to try to mess with it. If I had an old laptop, perhaps, but I mean, my computer is a Windows 11 machine. You know, it's already about 2.5 to 3 years old, and it's just not capable of handling chirp. So we got something started here. So hopefully I'll get my radio going, and we'll go from there.